Today at the Northwest Subaru dealer nearest you.
When the chicken comes along, you teriyaki, Tiffany, barbecue, Tiffany, sweet and sour, Tiffany, hot and spicy, Tiffany. I say Tiffany, Tiffany good.
From the Portland Sports Arena, this is Portland Wrestling, the very best in professional wrestling. Brought to you in part by Tom Peterson's two great stores, where you can always find a great deal at both locations, 82nd and Foster Road.
Hello, everybody. I'm Don Koss, your host for Portland Wrestling. Tonight, we've got 5 main events, topped off by Bobby Jaggers going against Mega Maharishi Ahmed. We've got news for you. We've got interviews, and, of course, all the action. Don't go away. We'll be right back right after this.
At Tom Peterson's, it's Price Buster Days with no payments till October 85. Look for this 8-page insert in your newspaper and buy this 13-inch color TV from Zenith for only $188, or this 19-inch Zenith color television for only $268, or best of all, this 19-inch Zenith remote color TV for only $348 with no payments till October. Now that's Tom Peterson's during Price Buster Days. Tomorrow, Sunday, when you open up your Oregonian, you'll see inside in the insert section, Price Buster Days at Tom Peterson's. On the back, Zenith colored televisions. Right here, a real special. You see the price? $348. Zenith 19-inch with remote. We only have about 20 to sell. They won't last long. Zenith 19-inch remote, a super price, only $348.
It's a buyer's market on used cars right now at John Lucas Chevrolet. We keep taking them in trade and absolutely have to dispose of them. There's no better way to do it than to cut prices to the bone in order to sell them and keep them moving. I'll guarantee you a fair and square deal on any one of our used cars or trucks right now. We're overstocked and we just have to get rid of them, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a 1981 Chevy Citation 4-door with an automatic transmission, power steering, power brakes on sale for $26.95. How about a Caprice Coupe loaded with all kinds of equipment, air conditioning, AM, FM stereo, split seats, tilt wheel, cruise control on sale for $31.95 right now at John Lucas Chevrolet. You won't find one like that anywhere else for that kind of a price. Here's an 82 Oldsmobile, the special LS Sierra Coupe. V6 automatic, steering, brakes, AM, FM stereo cassette, $55.95 will buy it. It's got a cruise control, a tilt wheel. You're only going to get a 7-day trial exchange privilege at John Lucas Chevrolet in Staten, Oregon. Come out and see us.
Here we go. Getting in the ring, Steve Simpson. Get things started tonight. Another Saturday night at the Portland Sports Arena. Portland Wrestling coming your way. Glad to have you along with us. Stick around. We're going to have a whole lot of action. And, boy, we got some news for you, too. Special interviews. Making his way to the ring to meet Mr. Simpson is Diamond Timothy Flowers. Look at that. I think Christmas is coming a little early there. That guy is decked out, isn't he? Oh, we have got, look at another full house tonight. This place is packed. These folks are ready for excitement, and that's exactly what they're going to get. Entire night of excitement. Here's Don Owen getting into the ring. Sandy Barr is in there. Now Don Owen will make the announcement of our first match tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first event this evening will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 240 pounds from Kansas City, Tim Flowers. His opponent in this corner, 226 pounds From England, Steve Simpson. Referee, Sandy Barr.
Diamond, Timothy Flowers, and Steve Simpson. Flowers now will go through his ritual of, if you pardon the expression, disrobing. This is quite... Oh, well, he didn't really disrobe. He laid one on Steve Simpson. Out goes Simpson onto the floor. Got his feet under him. Now you can bet that it won't take Flowers very long to get ready now. That's the first time we've ever seen him. Oh, Simpson threw Sandy Barr aside, and he's taking on... Look at that. He's taking on Flowers right in the corner there. Here comes an arm whip into the cross, in the turnbuckle. A monkey flip. Yes, sir. There goes Flowers. Whoa. He's still got his jewelry on. He's going to head on back towards the dressing room. He's still wearing his bracelet and his rings, all that rhinestone and diamond glittering under the lights. And Mr. Simpson took a little of that glitter out of Mr. Flowers. Flowers thought he was going to pull a sneak attack on Steve Simpson, and I would say that it backfired a little bit on him. Now he's yelling at one of the spectators down here. You might say that Diamond Timothy Flowers is kind of having a bad night right now. The rest of his week has been going like this. This guy certainly is not going to be in a good mood for a long, long time. Now he backs Simpson into the ropes. Sandy Barr trying to break the two, trying to separate him. He's not being too successful at that. Now Simpson's got Flowers into the turnbuckle and lays one on him. Oh, man, that was a hard chop right across the chest. And Simpson is really, really hot. And Flowers is trying to cool off outside the ring. Oh, that got the crowd aroused. Flowers is just... He's just yelling at everybody. A look of determination on Steve Simpson's face. He says, come on here, partner. Now Simpson against the turnbuckle and a hard forearm smash across the chest. Here comes a reversal whip. Oh, into that turnbuckle, back body drop. Yes, sir. And out slithers Diamond Timothy Flowers. And again, he marches back towards the dressing room. He's got a security guard behind him. Flowers is... He has a little chat with the guard and comes back towards the ring. Flowers has 20 seconds to get back into the ring, or his match is history. Now he's going to yell some more at the spectator down here in front. He yells at Simpson. Well, we told you things are going to be kind of wild tonight. And they're getting started that way already. Flowers and Simpson squaring off. Our first match tonight in Portland Wrestling. There's well, you had an arm bar, top wrist lock, almost a hammer lock. All of that on the left arm of Timothy Flowers. Referee Sandy Barr making sure that Flowers' shoulders are not flat on the mat. Because if they are, then he's going to start counting. Just like that. Oh, man. You see that move Simpson made? He just rocked and rolled Timothy Flowers very painfully around that ring. I'm sure the feeling in Flowers' arm has completely abandoned his entire body there. Steve Simpson's got that left arm wrapped in there, locked in, using his leg. Sandy Barr broke that up real quick like. Laid a 2 count on Flowers. Flowers thought he... Oh, there... Flowers has got to be in tremendous pain. That left arm of his is going through a whole lot of torture. Thanks to Steve Simpson. Oh, now Flowers uses the trunk. And Simpson's complaining to Sandy Barr that Flowers was grabbing the trunks, which of course he was. Flowers trying to shake some feeling into that left arm. There's an arm bar, top wrist lock, and down goes Flowers. Steve Simpson has really been in command of this match so far. It started out a little questionable for Mr. Simpson when Flowers attacked Simpson before the bell even rang. Now Simpson is really working on that left arm. Bring those knees down on the bicep. Wow. We really do have about we got 5 matches, and they're all main events. Bobby Jaggers and Mega Maharishi Ahmed are going to go at it in the last match tonight on Portland Wrestling. We're going to have our professional wrestling calendar for you right after this match. So get your pencils, your paper ready. Take down the information. There goes a knee into the midsection of Steve Simpson. An arm whip now into the ropes. Coming off the leapfrog over Flowers, and arm drag. And down goes Flowers. Flowers thought he was going to have Simpson coming off those ropes. Simpson just leapfrogged right over him. And Flowers is right back where we started. A kneeling arm bar locked into a figure 4 by Mr. Simpson on Mr. Flowers. Now it does a little twist and grinding on that. Bending the wrist back. As Timothy Flowers now learns an entirely new vocabulary. Doing a little bit of yelling, a little bit of screaming, wanting to do a little bit of punching, and Sandy Barr is taking care of that. Now he's going to grab some hair as he backs Simpson into that turnbuckle again. Sandy Barr is forcing a break. Oh, man, there goes a hard shot right into the rib cage delivered by Flowers with his only good hand. Forearm smash across the back of the neck. Here comes an arm whip into that turnbuckle. Oh, he nails Simpson coming off that turnbuckle with an elbow. Simpson had to feel that one back to Liverpool. Oh, that was really nailed him. Now into the turnbuckle. And Flowers working on Steve Simpson. With another forearm smash on the back of the head. Receives a warning from Sandy Barr. I'm sure that'll do a lot of good. Here comes another whip into, flying wedge coming off that turnbuckle. 1-2, and Flowers kicks out. Steve Simpson just ran into a knee now from Flowers. Flying mare. Flowers, very cagey wrestler. He's a veteran. He's been around these ring wars a while. Much longer than Steve Simpson has. But Simpson, even in spite of that surprise attack at the beginning of the match, has held his own pretty well. Two weeks from tonight, Saturday, July 13th, is going to be Kids Night. Mr. Don Owen announced a little while ago, all kids admitted free of charge when accompanied by a paying adult. That's 2 weeks from tonight, Saturday, July 13th. Mark that one down. Steve Simpson in the throes of some pain and now working his way out of that. I have a test of strength now. I think Flowers is about to lose the test, and he brought that knee into the small of the back of Simpson. And look, we couldn't tell from here, but from the reaction of the crowd, they're saying that was a thumb or fingers into the throat of Steve Simpson from the reaction of Simpson. That could have been the case. We couldn't see from here. That can do so much damage to a man's throat with those fingers, a thumb into it. Rip Oliver was a master at that. There's an arm whip into the ropes. Oh, Flowers misses with that one. A victory roll by Steve Simpson, and Flowers again kicks out. Forearm smash across the back of the neck delivered by Flowers on Simpson. There goes another shot into the throat. Now Sandy Barr questioning Flowers. Sandy Barr suspects exactly what's going on. A thumb into the throat, but he couldn't see it, so he can't call it. Flowers knows that, and he goes back to work now on Steve Simpson. Here comes another arm whip into the ropes. Oh, and Simpson held on to the ropes and brought that boot right into the mouth of Timothy Flowers. And a mule kick right into the midsection. Yes, sir. Delivered by Simpson. Now here comes an arm whip into the ropes. And, oh, man, that was an elbow and more that leveled Flowers that time. Flowers begging for some mercy. And not getting a whole lot of it from Mr. Simpson. Here comes another arm whip into the turnbuckle. And Simpson treating Flowers like a tackling dummy. And there goes a shot into Flowers' throat. And Simpson catches a warning from the referee on that one. Now Steve Simpson working on Timothy Flowers. An arm bar. There comes an arm whip into the ropes. And another big elbow coming off those ropes. Simpson goes for the pin, and Flowers kicks out. There's another shot into the throat delivered by Flowers. And again, out of the sight of referee Sandy Barr. Sandy just asked Luke Brown, who's the ring keeper over there. And the keeper of the bell, actually, one. And the keeper of the time at ringside. We're down to 60 seconds to go in our first match tonight. Flowers wrapping Simpson up. 1, 2. He's got a hold of the trunks. Simpson still was able to power his way out of that. Flowers once again going to go for a body slam on. Oh, no! It backfired on him. 1, 2, and Flowers kicks out. This has been a good match. Both men are really going at each other. Here comes another arm whip into the ropes. And a power body slam by Simpson on Flowers. Flowers couldn't find the ropes, but still managed to kick out. We're down to 30 seconds to go. There's a right hand in the midsection. Oh, that looked like fingers right there into the throat. Flowers resorting to anything he can to get a victory tonight in this match against Steve Simpson. Flowers going to go for a suplex on Simpson, and Sandy Barr keeping a very close eye on that. And that's it. Simpson has blocked the suplex. We've run out of time. And Simpson gets the suplex on Flowers, but we're out of time. The first match ends in a draw. Steve Simpson and Diamond Timothy Flowers battling to a draw in our first match tonight. If you've got that pencil and paper, here comes our wrestling calendar for the coming week. Starting tomorrow, the 30th, we're going to be in McMinnville at the McMinnville Armory for an 8 p.m. match. Monday, the 1st of July, we're going to be in Prosser, Washington at Prosser High School. Tuesday, the 2nd, we're going to be in Albany at the Albany Boys Club over there for an 8 p.m. match. Wednesday, the 3rd, in Willamina Elementary School. Then Thursday, we'll be down in Salem at the Armory down there for a big match. Friday, the 5th of July, will be in Eugene at the Lane County Fairgrounds. Big match Elton Owen has down there. Next Saturday, the 6th, in Portland, right here at the Sports Arena. And next Sunday, the men have off. And Monday, the 8th, in Yakima, Washington at the Yakima Armory. And we'll be right back with more right after this.
Free 4 beautiful patio chairs. Free with the purchase of any white Westinghouse appliance during Tom Peterson's Price Buster sale. And best of all, no payments till October 85. Buy the 17-foot 2-door no-frost refrigerator, only $444. Buy this large capacity heavy-duty automatic washer, only $279. Buy this 13-foot family-size freezer, only $333. And the chairs are free. That's Tom Peterson's. Sunday is the day. And the Sunday Oregonian 4 big days are Price Buster sale. Only Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and Wednesday left. Now the story, this is the insert. You see that microwave on the front page for $149. It's a Westinghouse. Well, it's all sold out. But we're substituting right here this unit for how much? Same price, $149, a Magic Chef. We'll rain check the Westinghouse, but we deliver the Magic Chef tomorrow for the same price.
Right now, your Northwest Nissan Datsun dealers are making deals hotter than the 4th of July. So take your 4th on in a Nissan, see Prineville in a Pulsar, do Doofer in a Z-Car. June is busting out all over with heavy dealing. Go wheeling through Kimberly in your King Cab. Hurry to your Northwest Nissan Datsun dealer now and take this 4th on in a Nissan.
Make your day, come and save. Make your deal on a Nissan.
Join the jet set with your VIP pass to television's most glittering hour of excitement. There's a secret side to Mr. T, and we'll see the Mean Machine's heart of solid gold. Stephanie Powers is our tour guide on a special mission to the heart of Kenya. Plus Dallas beauty Jenny Lee Harrison's real estate empire, and a different kind of skiing with Susie Chaffee in Bermuda. The thrills continue on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, where fortune is the final frontier.
Sunday night at 8 on TV 12.
Here's our wrestling calendar for the coming week. Starting tomorrow, the 30th, we're going to be in McMinnville at the Armory there. Monday, July 1st in Prosser, Washington, at the Prosser High School for an 8 p.m. match. Tuesday, the 2nd, we're going to be in Albany at the Albany Boys Club. The Big 10-man over-the-top battle royal down there for that one. Wednesday, the 3rd in Willamina at Willamina Elementary School. Thursday, the 4th of July in Salem for a big card down there at the Salem Armory. Friday the 5th in Eugene at the Lane County Fairgrounds. Bobby Jaggers and Ricky Vaughn teaming up to go against Buddy Rose and Mega Maharishi Ahmed for a big match down there. Next Saturday, we're going to be right back here in Portland at the Sports Arena. Sunday the 7th, the men have off and be back Monday the 8th in Yakima, the Yakima Armory, for a 6-man tag match down there. That's Wednesday the 8th. Saturday the 13th, 2 weeks from tonight, all kids admitted free right here at the Sports Arena when accompanied by a paying adult. You can get your tickets at the Sandy Bar Flea Market for our matches here. And a special, don't forget this, that the Pro Wrestling Report is heard every Sunday on KRDR Radio, 1230 on your AM dial. And tomorrow afternoon, there's going to be a big remote broadcast on KRDR featuring Bobby Jaggers and Steve Pardee. You can call KRDR for more information about that. We're going to be back with a whole lot of more action for you right after this. Don't go away.
Introducing the new 1985 Subaru wagons. They're 25% bigger than last year. And they come with 5-speed transmission, front-wheel drive, even turbo traction. And because the new Subaru wagons are also available with on-demand 4-wheel drive, you don't even need a road to drive them.
Test drive a Subaru today at the Northwest Subaru dealer nearest you.
This insert in the Sunday Oregonian says Price Busters. It says Price Busters because we really broke the prices. Full-size dryer, $219. 17 no-frost refrigerator, $444. Full-size heavy-duty washer, $279. Freezer, how much? $333. But that's only half of the story. When you buy any white Westinghouse appliance, and there's 7 pages of them, you get 4 of those beautiful lawn chairs free. 4 lawn chairs free with every white Westinghouse appliances. And again, we'll probably sell enough lawn chairs before the sale's over, but if you choose a white Westinghouse appliance, we'll rain check them for you. It's a great sale. Prices, we've never had them before. Tough, tough prices. This microwave here, $149, and the 4 lawn chairs are free. 4 days only, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
I hate California. You know what I'm saying? It's like, have a nice day, surf's up. I mean, their idea of culture is yogurt. Formal dinner party means you wear socks. Blondes everywhere, pink tofu, excuse me, soy burgers. I really hate it. I even hate what they drink.
What do you have, buddy?
One of those.
California Cooler. One more reason to hate California.
There he is, approaching the ring, Mr. Steve Pardee. And he's going to be, oh my word, look who he's going up against. Playboy Buddy Rose coming through the crowd right now. If you've tuned in late, oh my goodness, we'll be out to see you for that. But you missed one heck of a first match. Diamond Timothy Flowers and Steve Pardee battling to a draw in our first match tonight. Crowd already starting their Whale on the Beach chant directed at Buddy Rose. There's Sandy Barr, and here's Don Owen make the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 240 pounds from Las Vegas.
214 pounds.
Playboy Buddy Rose. His opponent in this corner, 228 pounds from San Francisco, Steve Pardee.
Remember what I said last week? Buddy Rose's weight continues to decline every single week. Last week it was 217. That's right, our director, Larry Neat, we were placing bets in the office before we went on the air tonight. And Larry, you won. That's right. So you can collect from Don Owen. 214 tonight. I'll tell you, he hides it well, doesn't he? He hides it so good, it still looks like 246. And now Buddy Rose going to go through his little ritual. Yeah, maybe we can bring a scale out here. I'll bet you Buddy tips it. All right, Playboy Buddy Rose and Steve Pardee. No matter how much he weighs or what you may think about the Playboy, and I tell you, he draws the crowds all over the world. For a long time, he held the record in Madison Square Garden, drawing crowd professional wrestling match there that he was in. All right, there we go. Body slam number 2 on Steve Pardee. And Buddy Rose doing a little flexing over there. And the crowd letting him know what they think about that. Well, that doesn't bother Buddy a whole lot. He just struts around. There's an arm drag by Buddy Rose. And a little more strutting. He's just kind of strutting his stuff. And boy, Buddy has got a lot of stuff there to strut. Well, the score right now is two body slams and... Uh-oh, wait a minute. 2 body slams to 1. Oh, we're all even at 2 body slams apiece. And we're all even, ladies and gentlemen. One arm... Oh, Steve Pardee takes the lead now with one arm drag and does a little San Francisco strut and flex. All right. Well, the Playboy doesn't look as strutful right now. He's going to step outside the ring, kind of think things over a little bit. Steve Pardee says, hey, look, I got the smarts, huh? Now both men lock up, go around, hammerlock by Buddy Rose. Steve Pardee looking around, trying to find some way to get out from that situation and figured out himself. Reverse it, got reversed back on him, top wrist lock, and down goes Pardee. Up comes Pardee. Hammerlock, well, you just watch this. And there's Pardee. All right. Head scissors by Buddy Rose. And Rose was a little surprised to see Pardee on his feet there, facing him. Ready for more action. I think he thought Pardee was still down on the mat. Steve Pardee and Playboy Buddy Rose, they've met a few times before in their careers. I don't know what the record is of who's won what. But anytime these two get together, they're both seasoned veterans. and pretty evenly matched. Pardee says, nah, he's not going to have any. You just never know with Playboy Buddy Rose. Now that looks like it should be just a very simple little test of strength. But Pardee knows Rose. And anything goes. Now this time Buddy Rose changes his mind on that one. Now Pardee against the ropes. Uh-oh, Buddy Rose just slapped Pardee across the face. There's not a greater insult in professional sports, especially professional wrestling, than a slap across the face. You can see the reaction it had on Steve Pardee. Now, if he can, he's going to return the favor. And just like that, there it is. Well, for those of you who can read lips, we apologize for what Buddy Rose just said there. Pardee says, come on. Rose says, now let's shake. Oh, come on, Steve. Oh, Steve caught Rose's foot down and around he goes, and atomic drop. No. Oh. An atomic drop, and Buddy Rose is coming over here. He's right below us here at the crow's nest. And Buddy Rose is just right below us here, hanging on to the railing, in fact. Well, you heard that. It says the match ain't over till the fat lady sings. I'm not going to say anything about that. I don't know if she's even in the building. There goes Buddy Rose. Takedown and a push off by Pardee. Oh, a cartwheel by Buddy Rose. Well, that's Buddy Rose's flashiest move, and got to admit, that's a pretty flashy move. Kind of like to see that cartwheel once in a while, anyway. Another takedown and a push off this time by Rose, and Steve Pardee just kind of hangs on to the rope and does a little boogaloo right in Rose's face. He says, in your face, Buddy Rose. Well, this match has had a little bit of everything here. To the delight of the crowd. Now, Buddy Rose getting the upper hand and wrist on that particular move, an arm bar. You know, we keep talking about if you have a chance to bring the family down to the Portland Sports Arena Saturday night and watch professional wrestling in person. We always tell you about that, but we never give you the address of the Portland Sports Arena. So here it is. Are you ready? Here's the address of the Portland Sports Arena. 8725 North Chautauqua Avenue. Don't ask me to spell Chautauqua. Chautauqua is an Indian name, so I suppose you just follow the arrows to the Portland Sports Arena. Oh, man, Pardee hit that turnbuckle, the middle of his back. Oh, man, that got us smart. Here comes an arm whip into the ropes and a back body drop. Oh, that's kind of a back body throw. Pardee landing hard on his back. And Buddy Rose moving in now like a vulture on Steve Pardee. Setting him up for a suplex, and there it is. A good, clean suplex where Pardee absorbed all the weight on that one. He took a 2 count and powered his way out of it. But things are definitely not going Mr. Pardee's way right now. Buddy Rose now using that top rope slingshot. Oh, man. Buddy Rose, 1. Oh, Steve Pardee just brought his knees together. And that just popped Buddy Rose right in the face. Here comes an arm whip into the ropes, coming off the ropes. A victory roll by Pardee. Can he get him down? Buddy Rose fighting it. And, oh, he just pops Pardee right on the nose with his fist. No, he's telling Sandy Barr he slapped him. That wasn't a slap. That was a punch with the fist. There's a boot right in the head. Another boot. And a romp and a stomp right on the face of Steve Pardee. Playboy Buddy Rose not being very playful right now at the expense of Steve Pardee. Abdominal stretch being applied by, he's grabbing the trunks. Steve Pardee trying to tell Sandy Barr that, hey, Rose is grabbing the trunks. And Rose said, no. But the evidence is right there, right? Huh? Sandy Barr just saw the evidence. Obviously now, Rose works on the other side of the tights. The crowd knows what's going on. Sandy Barr obviously suspects it, but he's got to see it. Now he forces a break. Buddy Rose again delivering that punishment to the body of Steve Pardee. Now he's going to do some choking with his foot. And Pardee gets one good shot into the midsection of Buddy Rose. There's one on the jaw. Here comes an arm whip into the ropes coming off. Oh! Buddy Rose held onto the ropes, and Steve Pardee drop-kicked the air, landing again on his back and the back of his head. Buddy Rose bringing that elbow down right on the forehead, going for the pin. 1, 2, and Pardee kicks out. Pardee has really taken a lot of punishment in this particular match. Buddy Rose going for a suplex. Oh, he's just going to straddle Pardee up there on that turnbuckle. Punches him in the face. And he's going to suplex him off the top. Oh, man, and Pardee is blocking it. He's hooking his leg in there. He's blocking it. He caught Rose right onside the face. Kicks him. And Pardee he's exploding right now. Losing the cool. There goes the temper out the window. Oh, there goes Buddy Rose wrapped up in that turnbuckle. And Pardee going to town. Just kicking on him. And Pardee says, come on out in the middle of the ring here, buddy. Going to do the splits. Make a wish time. Sit down. Steve Pardee turning the tables now on Playboy Buddy Rose. There's a forearm smash across the face. That knee lift. Down goes Rose. Oh, there's a burn right across the face. Steve Pardee getting Buddy Rose in position. Oh, for an ear burner. Rose feeling the wrath now of Pardee, and Rose is wrapped up in his work there. You see that? And Steve Pardee says, just stand aside, Mr. Referee. Let me have a little fun here. Rose isn't going anywhere. Outside. Oh! Buddy Rose fell outside, and I think he landed head first on the concrete. I think he landed head first on that concrete. Sandy Barr counting. Man, oh man. There's no way he could get his feet under him to cushion that fall outside on the concrete. Steve Pardee suplexing Buddy Rose back into the ring. Now Pardee hooking the leg of Rose, trying to get those shoulders down for a 3 count. Almost did. A headbutt. I don't think I've ever seen Steve Pardee use a headbutt before. There goes Rose, nose first down onto the mat. Steve Pardee having his way now with Buddy Rose into the ropes. And now he gets Buddy Rose wrapped into an abdominal stretch, and down they both go. He wraps Rose up, 1, 2, and Rose grabs the rope rather, and that forces a break. Rose got into his feet. Pardee gonna wrap him up now. 1, 2, and Rose kicks out. Now the match has been pretty much like that first match. Both men are really going at each other. From that opening bell, here we go into the ropes, coming out the ropes, and a harsh elbow by Steve Pardee on Buddy Rose. 1, 2, and oh, that was close. Buddy Rose kicks out. That was very, very close. Oh, now Buddy Rose wrapping Steve Pardee's neck into those ropes. That's got to be a disqualification. That can do so much damage, permanent damage. Those are really not ropes. That's steel cable. That's steel cable that's reinforced by a garden hose type material. And man, oh man, when you wrap somebody's neck into that, Buddy Rose has been disqualified. Steve Pardee is the winner of our second match tonight by disqualification over Playboy Buddy Rose. We'll be back with a special interview and more action right after this.
At Tom Peterson's, it's Price Buster Days with no payments till October 85. Look for this 8-page insert in your newspaper and buy this 13-inch color TV from Zenith for only $188, or this 19-inch Zenith color television for only $268, or best of all, this 19-inch Zenith remote color TV for only $348 with no payments till October. Now that's Tom Peterson's during Price Buster Days. Price Buster sale tomorrow in the Oregonian. This 8-page insert on the back page, all Zenith right here. 13-inch Zenith. How much? $188. The brand name again, Zenith. The price, $188, 13-inch Zenith. Where do you buy it? At Tom Peterson's. When? Tomorrow. Store opens at 10 o'clock in the morning, stays open until 9 o'clock at night. Don't miss it.
We all start out pretty much the same. But where you go from there is entirely up to you.
Give me the unusual. I said the unusual. Said the unusual.
Hold out for the out of the ordinary. Hold out for Dr. Pepper.
Here's two men you certainly know, Bobby Jaggers and Ricky Vaughn.
Hi, Don. I just want to say I am sorry about last week. I couldn't talk. I was so upset. Miller accused me of stealing the belts. I've never stolen anything in my life. If Miller wants to use this to get it away from having us come back as a tag team, well, he can do that. But if anybody knows where the belts are, please bring them back. We can't have a tag team match without the belts. So if anybody knows where they are, please bring them back, and there's a reward for them. Right, Bobby?
Right. You know something? A lot of things going on right now. Miller's running around like he's always proven himself to be a liar and a thief. Steiner's following suit. And you got Playboy Buddy Rose and Mega Maharishi Ahmed that are soliciting funds. You know what I'm talking about. But the big thing that's happening is we're going to be wrestling all the Pacific Northwest this week. But the 4th of July is Wednesday. And Ricky Vaughn, Steve Simpson, and myself, we're going to celebrate one heck of a 4th of July. We're taking 2 Tom Peterson chairs right here, and we're going to Richfield, Washington. We're going to sit down. We're going to watch us a 4th of July parade. Right, Ricky? We're going to enter a little bit of watermelon contest, hay bucking contest, and I'll guarantee you one thing. I'm going to be riding in my Uncle D's 31 Chevy in the parade, and Ricky's going to be riding in my Uncle Bruce's 1932 Roadster in the parade, and we're going to have us a good time. But in the back of our mind, there's one thing, and that's those belts. There's 2 people or 3 people or 1 person in Coos Bay who knows where those belts are at. Do myself, do Ricky a favor, but most of all, do the fans in the Pacific Northwest a favor. Call Barry Owens. The number flashes on your screen. Call Barry Owens. Like I said, there's a reward for the belts. Not only that, Ricky Vaughn and myself, we cannot hold those belts unless they're returned. The single belt, Ricky and myself both want the single belt. We can't hold that unless it's returned. Now, there's been people come out here and lie to you and say that Ricky Vaughn and myself have stolen them. To you people, I tell you, hogwash, son, hogwash. The only people that are proven thieves and liars around here are you, Mike Miller, and you, Carl Steiner. And like I say, call Barry Owens, area code 503-484-0630, and call him and tell us where the belts are at. We'll send somebody down to get the belts. And I guarantee you one thing, it's a pretty sizable reward, and that's the only thing those belts are going to be worth to you, whoever's got them. They aren't worth no monetary value to anybody anywhere except the people that have to work, bleed, sweat, and cry for them, and that's us. So like I say, it's a sizable reward, and I'm getting ready to go to a 4th of July parade. Come on, Ricky, let's go. Richfield, Washington.
Now, wait a minute, partner. If you're going to be there Wednesday celebrating the 4th, you're going to be there by yourself because the 4th is on Thursday.
It's Thursday. I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot it's Thursday. Well, you know one thing they say about an old Texas boy, you're always a day early.
All right, Bobby Jaggers and Ricky Vaughn. We'll be right back with more right after this.
Free 4 beautiful patio chairs. Free with the purchase of any white Westinghouse appliance during Tom Peterson's Price Buster sale. And best of all, no payments till October 85. Buy the 17-foot 2-door no-frost refrigerator, only $444. Buy this large capacity heavy-duty automatic washer, only $279. Buy this 13-foot family-size freezer, only $333. And the chairs are free. That's Tom Peterson's. Price Buster sale tomorrow, and it is a Price Buster. This microwave oven, how much? $149. When you buy it, what do you get? 4 chairs, just like you saw. We just lost 2. We only have 2 left here, but it comes with 4 chairs. But that's only half the story. No payments till October for qualified applicants. No payments till October. Buy this microwave, make your first payment in October. What could be better? Price Busters tomorrow at Tom Peterson's. The sale's good Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
This last weekend in June, we're going all out to break records and make June our biggest month ever. I'll guarantee you that we'll beat any legitimate deal you've been offered on the new car or truck of your choice this weekend. And we have a crazy man for a used car manager, and he promised me to appraise your trade-in for hundreds more than it's normally worth. Our finance manager will be on duty all weekend to help you make those down payments and monthly payments fit your individual pocketbook. So come out and shop for a new Sprint, a 5-speed transmission brand new Sprint for $5,229. Or select from a new 85 Cavalier 4-door with a 4-speed transmission on sale for $65.95 right now. How about a brand new 85 Citation 4-door, automatic transmission, power steering, brand new and on sale for $77.95. If you want a half-ton, fleet-side, 8-foot, long, wide box in a 4-wheel drive pickup truck, take a look at this one with a $2,500 discount to sell it to you this weekend at John Lucas Chevrolet in State, Oregon. Come on out and see us.
In Miami, the city of sun and sand, the word around town is German. Beck's, the #1 imported German beer in Miami.
Let's review our action here. First match tonight, Timothy Flowers and Steve Simpson battling to a draw. Second match tonight, Buddy Rose and Steve Pardee. Pardee, winner by disqualification. And we're just getting started, ladies and gentlemen. You just saw Billy Two Eagles, and here's Don Owen to make an announcement.
Tonight, we're going to have another kids' night. All kids will be admitted free of charge on 2 weeks from tonight, on the 13th. If they come with an adult, they'll be admitted free of charge. So get your folks together and come on down, kids. The next event will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 245 pounds from Germany, a man who has made the claim that all these young punks that are in the wrestling business should be run out, and he's going to take it personally to cripple up or run all these young punks out of the business. Introducing Carl Steiner. His opponent in this corner, 228 pounds from Texas, Billy Two Eagles.
Referee for this match, of course, once again, National Wrestling Alliance referee, Sandy Barr. And we have a Native American going against a native East German. Billy Two Eagles against Carl Steiner. Well, Steiner already going to work on two Eagles. Dropping and stomping and kicking and forearm smashing. And here we go into the turnbuckle. Oh, face first and outside, right at you. Yeah. Oh, look out. Man, oh, man. Billy Two Eagles got his feet under him. But still just about landed in the lap of a couple of folks down here in the front row. Carl Steiner is just, he's not giving Billy Two Eagles any breathing room whatsoever. Again, into the turnbuckle. Into the midsection. Steiner now turning to react to the crowd. Comes back. Again, and oh, face first into that turnbuckle. Flying mare. Steiner just kicking the back of Billy Two Eagles' head. Oh, uppercut puts Billy Two Eagles down. If Two Eagles could just get on track, he'd kind of turn things around here a little bit. But man, oh man, it just powers into Billy Two Eagles into the corner here. Carl Steiner. Just savagery all over Billy Two Eagles right now. So that's the way it's been since that bell rang. In fact, I think Billy Two Eagles' bell rang first. There we go. Oh, that was not what Carl Steiner had planned. Look at the look of surprise on his face. There's a heel by Billy Two Eagles. And flying high now. Drop kick. Oh, over the top of the rope and outside. The Big East German hit that top rope and went right over it, sailed over it, and landed on his back outside the ring on the concrete. Boy, is he mad. He is seeing red now, and that's that's not a political gesture. Now Billy Two Eagles getting the crowd chanting and cheering and robbing and stomping of their own. They're shouting USA at Carl Steiner. And of course he reacts accordingly. They just love to get on this guy, and it really gets to him. He really lets it get to him. Billy Two Eagles just ran into the boot of Carl Steiner. Reversing arm bars, a nip up by Billy Two Eagles. What a move that was by Two Eagles on Carl Steiner, and now he's working on left arm of Carl Steiner. I just found out that on Saturday, July 20th, the Portland Beaver Baseball Club is going to have a couple of wrestling bouts, professional wrestling bouts to be held before the start of the ball game. So all the baseball fans should get there early, and wrestling fans too. See a couple of exciting pro wrestling bouts and then enjoy the ball game. That's Saturday, July 20th. Portland Beavers and pro wrestlers getting together. Well, that's the first time I know of that ever happening. That should be a lot of fun. Thank you. That's Saturday, July 20th. Mark that down. Get to Civic Stadium. Watch some top-notch pro wrestling. And then watch some semi-pro baseball. Well, actually, it's pro baseball, AAA. Now the crowd yelling, "Break it, Billy, break it." And he's hanging on that arm bar. He's got it locked in. And Carl Steiner trying to power his way out of that, and he just did. A big forearm smash across the back, knee lift. That puts Billy Two Eagles down. Oh, man, there's another boot right in the chest. On your screen a little while ago, you saw that phone number to call. If anybody in that Coos Bay area knows the whereabouts of our belts, the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Championship belt and one half of the Tag Team Championship belts, that same phone number is the phone number to call. Here he is, Barry Owen. If you have a club or a church or a group, a school or organization you'd like to raise money for, you can book professional wrestling into your area. Just call Barry at that number, area code 503-484-0840. Barry will tell you how to go about booking professional wrestling into your area to raise money for a charitable cause. You can also call that same number if you know anything about the belts. Now the crowd chanting USA. Carl Steiner all by himself outside the ring. And Billy Two Eagles waiting for Steiner to get back inside the ring. That's where he wants him. Steiner is so explosive himself. He's a very powerful man. He's a tremendous athlete. But he just, he has different ways of trying to get the job done. And most of those ways are extremely painful. Just like that right there. You can see the look on Billy Two Eagles' face. He's not having a good time right now. But Carl Steiner is. Down to one knee goes Billy Two Eagles. The crowd again now starting that USA chant. And that gets to Carl Steiner. And now Billy Two Eagles is getting to Carl Steiner. Oh, he just took a boot into the midsection. There's a tomahawk chop. Oh, yeah. And Steiner doesn't even want to, he doesn't want to wait around for that. He could see that Billy Two Eagles was about to go on the warpath. And he got out of there. And he's kind of walking things off outside there on the concrete. Crowd once again with that USA chant. Oh, my word, look at that move by Billy Two Eagles. Two Eagles that sometimes is an absolute whirling dervish in there. Two Eagles circling Carl Steiner. Big trip takedown by Steiner. Oh, hammer lock by Billy Two Eagles. And then now into an arm bar. Step over. And yes, that's the way it breaks, just like that. But, oh, sit down right on the shoulder. And he's going to fall back. And that'll put... I'm sure that Carl Steiner feels like his left arm, is somewhere out in the parking lot right now. As Billy Two Eagles, a repeat performance. Here we go. Look out. Oh, mercy. Whoa. That has got to hurt. Boy, don't you dare go away. We've got all kinds of action for you. We've had it already. We've got more after this. More interviews. I've got some more news for you, too. Got some more news about that wrestling extravaganza number 2. As the Owen family's 60th anniversary continues. We'll tell you about that in just a little bit. Billy Two Eagles backs Carl Steiner into the turnbuckle, and here comes a reversal whip now into the other turnbuckle. Oh, man. And he's going to draw. Steiner dropped Billy Two Eagles face first right on that turnbuckles. Two Eagles came down and caught that with his forehead. Oh, man, that's really got to have an effect on him, and it certainly does. That does, too. Carl Steiner, another forearm smash across the back. Now a kick into the rib cage. The crowd chanting USA, but right now Steiner's having his way with Billy Two Eagles, using the lacing on his boot to rake right across the face of Billy Two Eagles. Here's a flying mare. Now Steiner going to use those ropes. Coming down. That knee. And the jaw of Billy Two Eagles. Now Steiner with a victory yell. The crowd doesn't exactly agree with that. Steiner taking measure and just absolutely bringing that meat hook of a fist right down the forehead of Billy Two Eagles. Now he sits down at Two Eagles' neck. 1, 2, and oh, Billy Two Eagles kicks out. Referee Sandy Barr's hand was coming down for that third count just as Two Eagles kicked out. There's a forearm smash across the face. Billy Two Eagles comes back with a slap of his own. Didn't have a whole lot of effect. Haven't had a little more power behind it. Now both men just kind of slugging it out with each other. Now those are having some effect. A double kind of a tomahawk chop on Steiner. That turned him around, and that turned him around again. Steiner's bell has definitely been rung here. Oh, a hard chop coming off those ropes. Steiner is walking around on his knees right now as Billy Two Eagles goes to work on the back of his head. Here comes an arm whip into the ropes. Coming off the ropes. That was like a freight train collision in the middle of the ring. And, oh, Steiner goes down, and Billy Two Eagles went right outside, landing on his knees and also landing in the front row. Steiner is outside now. Both men in front, well, directly in front of us. Now Steiner's going, oh, come on. Oh, man, a body slam on the concrete. You might have been able to hear that, the slam of the Two Eagles' body. Hear it all over the arena. Sandy Barr warning Carl Steiner. The crowd reacting to Steiner's body slam of Billy Two Eagles on the concrete. Carl Steiner, he's using that top rope now. Had he kept that up, that could have been our second disqualification tonight. Out goes Billy Two Eagles again. This time he landed on his feet. Here comes Steiner to meet him out there on the concrete. Oh, he's going to do this again? Come on. Oh, this time Billy was able to get his feet under him. I don't know if we ran out of time or if Carl Steiner was disqualified. That's so unnecessary to resort to that kind of savagery, kind of punishment to an opponent. I hope Billy Two Eagles is all right. Now, he was body slammed twice on the concrete. Referee Sandy Barr will, he's awarded the match to Billy Two Eagles. We have had our second disqualification tonight. Carl Steiner has been disqualified. Well, there's going to be a little extracurricular activity, as you see in the ring. Both men really slugging away. Billy Two Eagles wind up in the pitch, and down goes Carl Steiner, and outside he goes now. But Billy Two Eagles is the victor by disqualification. We'll be back with more right after this.
When we made power windows, AM, FM stereo, and air conditioning standard, we made the Accord LX four-door. Then we added leather seats, fuel injection, a power moonroof, and created the Accord SEI. Honda, we keep raising the standard.
See one of these 6-key Honda dealers. Rontock in Portland, Oregon City, Gladstone, Beaverton in Beaverton, St. John's, North Portland, Tom DeLon, Salem, Decanna, Vancouver, USA.
This is really a great sale. We call it Price Busters because we really broke some prices. I mean, if you need a refrigerator or a washer or a dryer or a dishwasher or a range or an air conditioner, whatever it might be in the line of appliances, just check these prices. And if you don't think they're good, go to the store that you usually buy and say, can you meet this price? And if they can meet the price, but they probably can't, ask them where your 4 lawn chairs are free. These are super prices. You can buy a 17 no-frost refrigerator for $444. A 5,000-pound air conditioner, 5,000 BTU air conditioner. How much? $199. A full-size heavy-duty washer, how much? $279. There's great prices. No payments till October. It's all here at Tom Peterson's. 4 great days. Remember, shop early.
We all start out pretty much the same. But where you go from there is entirely up to you.
In the crow's nest with us right now, Carl Steiner and Mean Mike Miller with an empty bag.
Car's still empty. My bag's still empty. Where's the belt?
Bobby Jaggers. Where's the belt, Ricky Vaughn? Hey, I've been up here a long time. I told you this week I wanted the belts back. They hadn't showed up yet. I don't know if somebody's slacking off down in Coos Bay or not. Whoever has the belt, you better return them, because you'll never have a Pacific Coast heavyweight title match here again. I'll never put my name on a contract again till I get the belts back. This man right here, Carl Steiner, just got through with an opponent right out there in the middle of this ring. Billy Two Eagles, you're a tough man, boy, but you didn't get by this man here, because he's nothing but an animal. You turn him loose and you don't let him go. You just turn him loose. He takes care of business. He takes care of business. Ricky Vaughn, you hear him now. He wants Ricky Vaughn. He's been talking about this man for weeks. He wants Vaughn. Vaughn, you're a rookie. You come up here, you say you want a title shot. How can you have a title shot with me? Hey, you look at this man here. You go through this man. This is my animal. This is my man of steel right here, baby, just like Superman. He's my man of steel. He stays in there. He stays in shape. He's strong. He's lean. He's mean. But let me tell you something. You better watch him, and you better have the belts back, too. Carl Steiner, he'll beat you in a minute, boy.
I can feel it. The 4th of July must be coming soon, because I got everybody against me. I got all these idiot people here screaming USA, USA. But it doesn't bother me. They don't even know, they don't even realize that Mike Miller is an American from Louisiana. So what is that? Just goes to show you how much brains you got. They're about that big. Vaughn, you chickened out a while ago, and now you got another chance. The only chance in the world you got. You got me next week, and if you can beat me, you got him for the title belt. You got it, Vaughn. Put it in your head. The chance of a lifetime.
You want a shot, Vaughn? Well, you better bring it back, and you better fill this bag full, and then I'll give you one.
All right, we'll be right back with more right after this.
At Tom Peterson's, it's Price Buster Day.
Fortune is the final frontier on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous every Sunday night at 8 on TV 12. KPTV, Portland.
Wow, man, have we had a night of action tonight. What is this? Oh! Well, I see. Yeah, our director Larry Neat and the gang back there in the bus are very thirsty. That's as close as you're going to get to it, you guys. So they took a picture of the beer garden over there. Okay, well, if you can't get to it, you just take a picture of it, all right. Here's Don Owen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 246 pounds from Louisiana, Mean Mike Miller. His opponent in this corner, 228 pounds from Florida, Jerry Gray.
Mean Mike and Jerry Gray, referee Sandy Barr, getting things ready to go in the squared circle. Another reminder that you can hear the Professional Wrestling Report over radio station KRDR. It's 12:30 on your AM dial. The report will be on at 12:40 Sunday morning. That's just a little while from now. It will be repeated again Sunday afternoon. Now, if you want something neat to do tomorrow afternoon, KRDR is having a special remote on-location live broadcast. You'll have to call KRDR to find out exactly where. But Bobby Jaggers and Steve Pardee are going to be there. I understand they're going to be tearing some things up. I don't know exactly what it's all about, but you can call the station and find out. That should be pretty wild. Miller backs Gray into the ropes, and that was a clean break, right? Oh, I hope somebody got a picture of that. There's into the ropes, and into the ropes again. A shoulder tackle by Mike Miller on Gray. Look out. Oh, Gray met Mike Miller. There's an arm drag, and down goes Miller, and out goes Miller. He may be heading over to that beer garden, Larry. He's going in the wrong direction if he is. He's going to kind of walk that off there. Around the ring. Again, we do make an appeal to anyone in that Coos Bay area that may know the whereabouts of the belt. One of the belts, of course, is the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Championship belt that belongs to Mike Miller. Miller will not defend his title until the belt is returned. So if you've been wanting to see Ricky Vaughn get a shot at Mike Miller, we're going to need the belt back. The same thing is true for the tag team championship belt. One of those is missing. And Miller and Steiner will not defend that title until the belt is returned. So if you know where they might be, no questions asked. Absolutely no questions asked. Just give Barry Owen a call. We'll make arrangements to get the belts picked up. Absolutely no questions asked. Jerry Gray has got that left arm of Mike Miller's locked in good. And now he backs Gray into the corner after using a little help there from the hair. Well, it wasn't exactly a clean break, but there really wasn't any contact, except I think Miller did hit his fist on the turnbuckle when Gray moved out of the way. Jerry Gray working on Mike Miller. Referee Sandy Barr working on Mike Miller, too. All right. Mark this down, ladies and gentlemen. Wrestling Extravaganza number 2. As the 60th anniversary of the Owen family continues, Wrestling Extravaganza number 2 will be Tuesday, September 24th. Tuesday, September 24th. You know the first one. Man, over 12,000 people packed Portland's Memorial Coliseum. What a dandy that was. Well, Don Owen is going to do it again on Tuesday, September 24th. And we will be telling you more about that as the weeks go by. There's an arm drag by Jerry Gray. Kneeling arm bar, locked into a figure 4 on Mike Miller. And the mean man from Laranger, Louisiana, definitely does not have things going his way right now. Ricky Vaughn certainly has got to be extremely disappointed in the disappearance of those belts, because he really does believe that he's ready for a shot at the Northwest title against Mean Mike Miller. He said in an interview last week he knows that he's young. He hasn't got the experience, certainly, that Miller has got, but that he feels that he's been developing, been improving every week, which he certainly has. And, of course, his physical strength speaks for itself. He's extremely strong, in great shape. He thinks that he can beat Mike Miller with his full Nelson. But the only problem is we won't get a chance to find out if the belt isn't returned. Bobby Jaggers and Ricky Vaughn both want a shot at Carl Steiner and Mike Miller for the Northwest team title. Now, if we can get those belts back, one or possibly both of those things might be happening next Saturday. Anything could happen next Saturday night. So I would certainly plan on being here in person, because certainly not all of that's going to be on television. So get the family, get the friends, get the neighbors, bring them on down to the Portland Sports Arena next Saturday night. Oh, a mule kick by Jerry Gray. If you want to give Barry Owen a call about those belts, there's that number again, area code 503-484-0840. If you know anything about the belts, where they might be, just give them a call. No questions asked whatsoever. Just let Barry know where the belts can be picked up, and we'll make sure that they pick them up. No matter where they have to go, they'll pick them up. into the ropes. Oh, big elbow. Mike Miller just about put Jerry Gray's head back in those bleachers back there with that elbow of his. Took a 2 count and then kicks out. Mike Miller getting things rolling now at the expense of young Mr. Jerry Gray. Well, these fans at the arena really enjoy themselves. There's a rake across the face by Miller on Gray. They come down here every Saturday night, and they've got their signs and their banners and their posters and their cameras. Time is a factor now. 5 minutes of wrestling time is remaining. 5 minutes of wrestling time is remaining in our match here. Oh, there's a shot right into the midsection delivered by Jerry Gray. And Miller definitely felt that one, and he felt that one right there. That doubled him up, and a knee lift puts him down. Jerry Gray losing his temper a little bit. Oh. And I think Mike Miller just found it. There's a jab right in the jaw. There's a shot into the turnbuckle. There's a back body drop. Jerry Gray moving in now on Mike Miller. A double knee lift. That puts Miller down. Whoa, that just about put him out. Jerry Gray getting ready. There's an arm whip into the ropes. Oh, man, did he nail Miller on that one. A drop kick that just absolutely, that caught Miller right on the chops. That really had to sting. Into the ropes again. Oh, Gray missed with that one. And he just caught the elbow from Miller. Gray missed with a haymaker of his own, and Miller came back and just elbowed him. Here he goes with the neck breaker. This is the one that he won the match with last week and the week before. 1, 2, and he did it again. Mike Miller with a neck breaker. Victory over Jerry Gray. We'll be right back with more right after this.
Free 4 beautiful patio chairs. Free with the purchase of any...
Rose Nest with us right now, Playboy Buddy Rose and Mega Maharishi Ahmed.
The foundation has been doing a lot of investigation into the personal lives of a few of those wrestlers that you claim to love out there. You know, we did an in-depth study into Bobby Jaggers. Bobby Jaggers claims to be a Vietnam War hero. Did you know that Bobby Jaggers was wounded in the Vietnam War? The biggest part of his body received a wound. That wasn't his mouth. It was his gluteus maximus. You know, there was a great deal of concern because if you're wounded, they award the Purple Heart. But because Bobby Jaggers was shot in the rear end, he received no Purple Heart because he was running. The man was running from the Viet Cong. He wasn't trying to fight him. He was running, and he's been running ever since. Also, Bobby Jaggers, I heard he's got an Agent Orange claim against the government and against the manufacturers of Agent Orange. Bobby Jaggers, your whole life is nothing but confusion and lies. The only truth is when you step in the ring with Buddy Rose or the Mega. That's the only real truth in life.
You know, speaking of Bobby Jaggers' gluteus maximus, I heard that he was on stage with Michael Jackson and could do the moonwalk better than he could. The only moonwalk that Bobby Jaggers can do is drag his bare rear end along the ground like a dog with worms. And I'll tell you something else. I'm going to start leaving my mark on a few wrestlers around here and getting their attention. It might be a Playboy match. I might have to start shaving a few heads around here, or a few loser leave town matches. But the Playboy is going to be recognized and reckoned with, and so is the Mega, if it makes branding you by shaving the head or running you out. Somebody's leaving.
All right, we're going to be right back with a special commercial and then a special interview right after this.
I want to tell you something.
At Tom Peterson.
Bobby Jaggers and Ricky Vaughn. Ricky? How you doing?
I just want to say one thing. Steiner, I accept your challenge. Next Saturday, I'll beat you here. I want to have a shot at Mike Miller, and I'm going to have a shot at him the week after. And I figured out what your guys' problem is. Miller, you got a face that only a mother could love. And Steiner, egghead, you got a body only Timothy Flowers could want.
You know something? Mega Maharishi Ahmed, Tubby Rose. You know, you come out here and you can knock me, you say my life was filled with confusion. Hell, for 15 years, everybody that got drafted by Lyndon Baines Johnson, their life was filled with confusion. And just finally, we've got when we can talk about it. Well, I'll tell you something, Daddy. First Cav Air Mobile, 5th to the 7th, and not one person ran, brother. We stayed there, we fought, and we're living our dream, brother. We came back home, we've been accepted, and no fat tub of... Can't say that on TV, boy. Nobody like you, Wiskowski, or you, Rose, can come up here and take that away from me or take it away from one of my brothers that died or that fought with me. So, brother, you go to hell.
Bobby Jaggers, definitely tell it like it is. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, we don't know exactly what's going to be happening, but it's going to be happening. You be here, and if you can't be here in person, be sure to join us on Channel 12. This is Don Koss. Thanks very much for joining us from the Portland Sports Arena. This has been Portland Wrestling. So long.
This has been Portland Wrestling, the very best in professional wrestling.
Heavy problem. Just use the Yellow Pages. It's exercising good sense.
The Pacific Northwest Bell Yellow Pages, published by U.S. West Direct.
Friends, our summer celebration is going on right now at Lynn Kirby, Coliseum Ford in Portland. Look at this, brand new, 1985 Bronco, a full-size 4x4. Buy it, $49 down, $362 a month. Yeah, you can lease it. Look at this, $49 down, $284 a month. Look at this pickup. Here's a brand new 1985 Ford 3/4-ton pickup at 9.9% financing. Buy it, $49 down, $209 a month, or you can lease it. Sure, $49 down, $184 a month. See you here.
Playboy Buddy Rose and Mega Maharishi Ahmed.
You know, it's always been my policy to enlighten the good people of Oregon. This past week, Playboy Buddy Rose and myself, the Mega Maharishi, took a little vacation to the Oregon coast. And on the way, we noticed this massive area there that was all burned up. They tell me that was the Tillamook burn. 270,000 acres were destroyed. 2 billion board feet of timber lost. Do you realize how much that is? How much it cost the great state of Oregon? They could have contributed all that to the Mega Maharishi Fund had they been brave enough to fight that fire. 3,000 Oregonian men went out to fight that fire, and they couldn't put it out. Not one of them was brave enough to try to save this state. One man lost his life. One man was brave enough to fight that fire. Was he from Oregon? No. The man was from Indiana. But he knew that he had to make an attempt to save Oregon because nobody else could. Anyway, this charred area still stands. Why don't you do what the people and the women of Oregon do? Cosmetic over-beautification. Just plant a few trees in front and leave it bald behind. You know, here's a man that doesn't use over-glamification. Here's a natural man that doesn't use steroids. I want you right now, Don Koss, because the people of Oregon don't believe me, I want you to see a natural man here. I want you to tell the tale of the tape. And the tape don't lie. The tape doesn't lie. Measure that arm. 32 years
How big
to
is
build
that?
this arm like that.
All right, that's 19 inches.
Right, not even pumped.
And that's without the use of anabolic steroids, which some men obviously do.
You know, speaking of some men, I'd like to see Ricky Vaughn take a urinalysis, and you can't tell me he's not on antibiotic steroids. This is a natural 32 years, one-arm push-ups, nip-ups. You don't see other wrestlers doing that. 32 years to get this way. And to make a name for myself, it took 23 years. For 10 years, I'm one of the most recognized professional wrestlers in professional wrestling, if not the most recognized wrestler in the Northwest, along with the Mega Maharishi. And another thing I'd like to say, it's time to get your attention. It's time to make my mark. It's time for you people to start to understand we mean business. Whether it means hair matches, loser leave town matches, the Playboy's ready to embarrass a few people in the Northwest. And I would like to calm down now just for a second to say a special happy birthday, 31 years young, to a friend of mine, Larry Angelo, the biggest construction company in Vancouver. Now, happy birthday and many more to come. And the Playboy does have some friends. And the best friend, religiously, personally, and financial advisor, the Mega Maharishi, and myself have formed a tag team here in the Northwest to be recognized with. And believe me, Mega, the religious vows of mine, believe me, I'm going all the way with it. Amen. Mega Maharishi, you people better start listening. This is the biggest religious cult in the Northwest, in my opinion, right now. There are more and more joiners. Mega, I'm behind you all the way.
The tail of the tape is 19 inches, natural, spiritual power, not steroid power.
Amen.
Okay, now we're going back out to the ring for the third and final fall of our main event. We are all even at one fall apiece. Ricky Vaughn took the first fall over Carl Steiner. Steiner came back with a neck breaker on Ricky Vaughn. And we're all even at one fall apiece. The men will be making their way back through the ring right now. We only have about 6 or 7. Oh, we're down to 4 minutes of wrestling time remaining. 4 minutes of wrestling time remaining. This is where time obviously becomes a factor. Because, as we said before, this is best 2 out of 3. Hey, while we have, to a TV time limit, of course, while we have a chance here, don't forget Saturday, July 20th at Civic Stadium. The Portland Beaver Baseball Club presenting some wrestling matches before the game at 5 o'clock. Buddy Rose is going to be in there. Mega Maharishi is going to be in there. And now Carl Steiner working on Ricky Vaughn into the turnbuckle. Got him back into the turnbuckle now. Vaughn's trying to get a hold of that side headlock again. And now he just took a shot into the belly. Another one from Carl Steiner. Now Ricky Vaughn goes down to one knee. There he goes into the turnbuckle off the entire ring. He moves out of the way. And Carl Steiner just draped himself on that turnbuckle. He just wrapped himself around it. Oh, you could hear that. He could hear that punch right in the midsection delivered by Ricky Vaughn. There's a forearm smash by Steiner, a forearm smash by Vaughn. Both men exchanging forearm smashes across the chest and across the side of the head. Boy, Carl Steiner felt that one. Hey, that rocked and reeled him. Ricky Vaughn still trying to shake the cobwebs out of his head. He just brought up a boot into the belly of Carl Steiner. Steiner working away on Ricky Vaughn. There he goes with an arm. Oh, reversal whip now into the turnbuckle. There he goes. Back body drop. Yes, sir. Carl Steiner said that he was going to make mincemeat out of Ricky Vaughn. Well, he hasn't done that yet. Vaughn has really been making an excellent showing here in this main event match against Steiner. He just delivered a kick again into the midsection. Goes for that side headlock on Carl Steiner. And now he's backed into the ropes. And Steiner shoves Vaughn into the ropes. Shoulder tackle by Ricky Vaughn. Another shoulder tackle by Vaughn. There he goes into the ropes. There he goes outside. Oh, man, did Ricky Vaughn hit hard out there on the concrete. He hit awfully hard. And Steiner went outside. He hit hard. I think he landed on his head. Ricky, I think he's been hurt. He landed awfully hard on the concrete. He hit with that one foot of his, or he hit the ankle, I think. I think his ankle hit on the concrete. And he's just crawling on all fours. He's just crawling around the ring right now. He's in obvious pain. Steiner hit pretty good out there on the concrete, too. I think Steiner's looking for Vaughn. Vaughn has crawled around, clear on the other side, and now he's back here. He's coming up behind. He's coming up behind Steiner. He's got him in a full Nelson. Now he's got him inside the ring. Full Nelson on Steiner. Came up behind him. Oh, did Ricky Vaughn ever sucker Steiner into that one? I think he's going to get the match on this. A full Nelson. Nobody gets out of that. And Steiner's not getting out of it. He says, let me out of here. Steiner goes down. The winner, Ricky Vaughn. Oh, Ricky Vaughn, what a move that was by Vaughn. He crawled on his hands and knees on all fours, clear around to the other side of the ring. There, Mike Miller is beside himself. Mike Miller going crazy. He's in the ring right now. Ricky Vaughn was hurt when he went outside the ring, but he crawled on all fours to the other side of the ring. And just as Carl Steiner was looking for him, Vaughn came up behind him and got that full Nelson on him. And our winner of our main event is Ricky Vaughn by full Nelson over Carl Steiner. Steiner is still on his back. Mike Miller is in here going crazy. Winner, Vaughn over Steiner. We'll be back with more right after this.
On TV 12.
The man who just fell victim to the full Nelson.
You saw what happened. That Vaughn, Ricky Vaughn, you're an idiot, boy. You're an idiot. You come out here. You put an illegal hold on my man. You almost hurt his neck. Carl Steiner, he went out there. He gave it all.
He was counted out. He was counted out. Where did he go? I didn't see him go anywhere. What did he do? Go under the ring or what?
That's not right.
I didn't see him go anywhere.
You expect me to come with you next Saturday? Well, you got to be crazy. You got to be crazy. I'm not coming with you. Hey, you think I'm...
Let me tell you something. I beat you fair and square. I just talked to Don Owens. Next week I've got you here, and I'm going to have that belt around my waist. Yeah.
All right, looks like a championship match next Saturday night.
Hey, Don Cost, like I said before, it's a conspiracy. They're coming up here against the mean man. Well, you're crazy. You're not going to get me out. Next week, Vaughn, next Saturday night, right here, Portland Sports Arena. Your last days, baby. Your last days.
Ricky, you're Rocky Ventura bound. You've hit me where it hurts. I want you now for real. I'm not going to go out there to beat you. 1, 2, 3, I'm going to go out there to hurt you. Miller's going to go out there to hurt you. We're going to work out a hole this week that's going to put you away for good.
All right. Full Nelson defeated Carl Steiner tonight at the hands of Ricky Vaughn. Next week, is there going to be a title match between Vaughn and Miller? We'll find out. You'll find out, too. Thanks so much for joining us from the Portland Sports Arena. This is Don Cost. Thank you for joining us for Portland Wrestling. See you next week.
Portland Wrestling, the very best in professional wrestling. Brought to you in part by Tom Peterson's, where you can always get a great buy at either location at 82nd and Foster Road.
Let me tell you something else. Friday night, Eugene, Oregon. Barry Owens just told me on my way out here, talk about Eugene, Oregon, talk about the six-man tag. Salem on Thursday night, Boise, Idaho on Wednesday. Tuesday night, the Memorial Coliseum, Portland, Oregon. And Monday night, Seattle. And like I like to say what Rick had to say, this is Chet Buchanan from Z100, the Zoo. You hear him on the radio, here he is live and in person. And this is Rich Patterson from KEX 1190 on your radio dial. They're wrestling fans, ladies and gentlemen. They're coming Tuesday night. You be there.
All right. Okay. Thanks a lot, you guys. We ought to get J.P. Richardson from KRDR up here. Maybe we'll just a little bit. We'll be right back with more right after this.
Microwave.
Oh, man, right into that turnbuckle. The entire ring moved about 3 or 4 inches. Can you imagine what power, what force it takes to move that ring? Now just sits down on the back of Billy Jack Haynes. Now the crowd chanting, "We want Billy," but unfortunately, Rip Oliver's got him right now, and he's got him pretty good. Here comes an arm whip into the ropes, coming off those ropes. A clothesline. This could be our first fall. 1, 2. No! Billy Jack Haynes kicked out again. Rip Oliver complaining to referee Sandy Barr, "You're counting too slow." Rip Oliver staying right on his man, though. He's staying right. There's that thumb. There it is. That's the thumb we were talking about before. He's telling Sandy Barr not to use the palm of the hand. No way. We got a clear shot of that right in front of the camera, right in front of everybody on this side of the arena. That was the thumb into the throat. And now he's using his foot to choke Billy against that bottom rope. Rip Oliver doing everything he can to hurt Billy. I don't think Rip even cares whether he wins this match or not. Oh, he missed on that one. Billy Jack Haynes trying to get in position with a full Nelson. Rip Oliver knows it, too. He's trying to stay out of the range of that full Nelson. He's trying to twist his body around. Billy Jack Haynes has got it. Full Nelson on Rip Oliver. And Rip has reached. He's reached over and grabbed the rope. He's got a hold of the rope. That's going to have to force a break. That's got to force a break. Now Billy Jack, he pulled him back out in the center of the ring. This could be it. This should be it. Full Nelson on Rip Oliver. Billy Jack Haynes. Here comes Bobby Jaggers out into the ring. What's Bobby doing? What in the world is... What's with Bobby Jaggers? What in the world is with Bobby Jaggers? Bobby Jaggers with a clothesline on Billy Jack Haynes. What is this? I can't believe what I'm seeing. Bobby Jaggers has come to the aid of Rip Oliver. What in the world is going on? Bobby Jaggers has got he's got a chair. Here comes Ricky Vaughn. And there goes Bobby Jaggers. What in the world is happening here? What is wrong with Bobby Jaggers? I never thought I'd ever see anything like that in my life. Bobby Jaggers came to the aid of Rip Oliver. Holy mackerel. I can't believe this. Bobby Jaggers came running. I thought he was going to come in there and help Billy, although Billy didn't really need any help at that particular time. Ricky Vaughn is in there helping Billy. Boy, I don't know what is with Bobby Jaggers. Now Ricky Vaughn, he's doing a little police work in the middle of the ring. I'm sure he's as shocked and stunned at Bobby Jaggers' actions as we are. Boy, now Bobby Jaggers is helping Rip Oliver out of there. Hey, is this ever a turn of events? There's a confused look on Ricky Vaughn's face. I don't even know if Billy Jack Haynes even knows what happened in there. He had his back to everything. There goes Bobby Jaggers back there with Rip Oliver. I don't know what happened. I don't even know what the final... I don't know what the result of this first fall was. Well, we'll find out. And we'll have that information for you here in just a minute. We'll be back right after this.
Unroof.
Well, maybe we can get some explanations now. Bobby Jaggers and Rip Oliver.
Don Kosh, all the people in the Northwest have been wondering what's going on in the Crippler's mind. A lot of people have been wondering all over the world what's going on. Billy Jack, Haynes, whoever else. But I've been, for the past 2 months, all you people think you're real smart. You think you know that everything's going on. Well, Rip Oliver keeps in contact what goes on in the Northwest or anywhere else in the world that's got anything to do with professional wrestling. I contacted Bobby Jaggers 2 months ago. He's finally seen the light.
And now all he's got to do is go on with it. I almost crippled Billy Haynes up tonight permanently. Jaggers come out, and Billy Jack could not even come back the second fall of the match. But that don't matter. If he can't finish him up here tonight, I'll get him in Montecito tomorrow night if he's man enough to show up, because I'm going to be up there. I've been there a lot of times. I'm coming back again. And anywhere I got to go Tuesday, I'm going to be right here in Portland. If Billy Haynes is man enough, he'll come up here and sign a contract with me. And Bobby Jaggers, bring in Ricky Bond, whatever he wants to do. But Bobby, I'm glad you finally seen the light, brother. You tell him about how these people
Let me tell you something, Don Cost. Let me talk. Let me talk. For a year now, for one solid year, 365 days, Bobby Jaggers has not got to wrestle Ric Flair right here. May 22nd, 1985, in Memorial Coliseum, Don Owens brings in Billy Jack Haynes to wrestle Ric Flair. September 24th, 1985, Don Owens, the old senile man he is, brings in Magnum TA to wrestle Ric Flair. Well, I want to tell you something, brother. It's my butt, brother. 12 years of professional wrestling. And I can't get a shot with Ric Flair. Now, everywhere I turn, I go to Boogerville, USA, I hear about Buddy Rose. I go out to KRDR remotes with you, and all you ever talk about is Billy Jack Haynes. That's right. Well, let me tell you something, brother. And I'm going to tell you something loud and clear. Don Owens, you got the Oregon Journal one time, brother. And you opened your old senile mouth and you said, I'm not going to put the Road Warriors or anybody else against the boys here because they'd eat them up. Don Owens, I don't get eat up. Nobody eats me up. I beat the Russians' butt. I can beat anybody's butt. And I'll tell you something else. Rip Oliver knows this. I was the highest paid bounty hunter in professional wrestling for one reason, Daddy, because Jaggers gets results. Now, I want to tell you something, Daddy. You all cry, I don't give a damn, brother. I don't give a damn. And I'll tell you something else right now. I lived in Vancouver, Washington, brother, born and raised, and a lot of people can't accept it. I can. And I'll tell you why I can. Because nobody messed with the Wentler Drive crowd, brother. The further on down the road you went, the tougher you were, brother. And the gentlemen lived in the last house on the left, as everybody's going to find out. Don Kosh wanted all Bobby Jaggers going down to. Just like Rip Oliver here in the Northwest, he got ripped off time and time after again for the World Heavyweight title. Bobby Jaggers is fed up with it. He's lucky he didn't cripple Billy Jack up tonight. He saved a little bit more for him, and I will put him out of professional wrestling. So the Northwest has got one thing to look forward to. The crippler popping in at any time. Me, Mike Miller, Bobby Jaggers, Kevin Bond, Ricky Bond, all you boys, SNet Express, get your boots tightened up, boys. We fix to take you for a ride.
Now, I'll tell you what it boils down to. What it boils down to is that I and a lot of people in the Northwest have lost a very good friend. I don't know what went through Bobby Jaggers' mind. I don't know what made him think those things, react that way. But that's the way things go, friends. Every once in a while, something clicks, and you can't make any sense of it. I don't know what we're going to do now. Oh, yeah, we're still we're continuing with the Steiner Pardee bout out there, which is now outside the ring. Steiner stomping all over Pardee.